Good evening, everybody. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2024, 6 p.m. Regular meeting of the Board of Health. Meet at the first floor meeting room 2. This meeting is being recorded. If there's anybody in the audience or online that is recording, please let us know so that we are be all aware of the recording of the meeting. Um, Roll call, Dr. Christian Roman Ramirez, Chairman.
Charles Paul Serene, Vice Chair.
I don't have any additions or deletions from the agenda from today. I'm so sorry that I am remotely today because of circumstances related to my family. I have to be remote. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be at the Board of Health office from 9 to 10:30, I think it is. Um, just to work on dispersing either the sticker for the people that are coming for the program or any other business related to the Board of Health. Um, According to the agendas, we have septic permits for review.
So,
Yes.
so in 1.3, there are no other septic permits, so that's deleted. And
Okay.
then 1.4 for Adams Road, that's gonna be continued to the next meeting.
Okay. And what about 1.5, 29 Greenville Road, new construction?
I do have that one.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is a new construction lot, actually, right next to the entrance of the transfer station.
Okay.
And the recycling center. And so. That's the proposed plan. So we're looking at lot 5, which is this 3.04 acre parcel. There are some wetlands on the property, and so they've got those delineated along with the 100-foot buffer on that lot. And you guys have a regulation that requires a 500-foot offset from the landfill for the well. So they did put that 500-foot offset from the liner on the plan as well.
Okay.
So they're proposing the well in the backyard and the system up by the street. It's a 2,500 gallon 2-compartment tank that'll gravity feed to 4 trenches.
Okay.
It's new construction, so they aren't asking for any variances, so it is in full compliance.
Okay. All right.
Any recommendations, Rick?
Yeah, so, I've reviewed it, we went through one revision, it's in full compliance with the regs, so my recommendation would be have the board sign the permit for the septic system.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve 29 Greenville Road new construction?
Follow motion to approve 29 Greenville Road. Do I have?
It's seconded, yep.
Okay. And all in favor?
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Roll call, excuse me. Dr. Christian Ramirez, aye.
And Charles Paul Serene, aye.
Okay, very well. Approved.
Okay.
You're the only one here.
Okay, that's fine.
And we also have 248 South Road variance request too, Rick?
Yep. So I'm
Okay.
assuming you guys can cut. So, did Carla forward you a copy of the written request for the variance, Christian?
Let me see if I have it here. Was it one that you?
So I think she had forwarded it. I can look up my email and tell you what the date was.
Mhm.
So I've got a ton from her recently. Was I CC'd on it?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you not have a copy of it?
It's that one right.
This one right
Yep.
here, okay.
What day was it?
So it was September 16th. And it was, the subject was agenda edition 923-25.
What was the topic again of the email?
So it was agenda edition 923-25, forward scan from a Xerox multifunction printer. And that was September 16th.
I remember reading this because the 5.8% natural light. I
Yeah.
remember all that. Okay.
And it was at 312, if that helps at all, Christian.
3:12.
PM.
Oh, agenda edition. Okay. Um, I'm going to read the letter, if I may.
Okay.
It's to the Board of Health, Townsend Building Inspector Townsend from Natalia Venucci, um, to whom it may concern. My name is Natalia Venucci Way, and I am writing to request a variance for 105 CMR 410.430. We closed our new built home in Townsend in March of 2024, and we are looking to finish one half of the basement, 600 square feet. Though this has been approved by the building inspector, we have received notice that we are in violation of the noted requirement listed above by the Board of Health. With our current conditions, we are at 5.8 natural light, where it is required 8% natural light. We even suggested putting in a full glass door, but that would only bring us to 7.5 natural light. In order to exceed the natural lighting requirements, we would like to come before the Board of Health on September 23rd, which is today, to propose our lighting design, as well as adding to a single unit heat pump in this space. This would have been provided in the electrical permit, which we would have filed after receiving the building permit. Um, so yes, Miss Natalia Venucci Way.
Here, present.
Hi. You are under the consideration of the board. What are do you have the proposal for the variance?
The letter includes the breakdown of the items.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's the additional recessed lighting and as well as another light fixture and the Dawkin heat pump, which I assume since this is a health code requirement for the natural light, it means lighting as well as with certain lumens and air circulation, which would be provided in the heat pump. So those items that are listed there, we're hoping will meet the requirements according to that code.
Okay.
Rick, oh, yeah, Rick, what are your feedbacks regarding this?
So this is the first time that this particular request has come before the Townsend Board of Health. So I asked around my office to see if any of the other towns that we cover have granted this variance before. And there are a couple that have, so Groton and Harvard are the two
Okay.
that have done that. And they basically asked for what they're providing. So
It's right here.
if they don't meet the natural light requirement of 8%, they added artificial lighting, so the canvas recessed lights and the light fixture to make up for the lack of meeting that 8% requirement. They kind of, as practice, because I would expect that this probably isn't the first time it's gonna come up, with the ADUs and people just kind of generally trying to find more space in the existing footprint of their house.
Yeah,
So what the Kayleen told me, who covers those towns, is that they put a threshold of 5% natural light on any variances that they considered. Where they're at 5.8%, it would exceed that 5% that those towns had looked for when
Okay.
granting it. And so, I think that what they're doing to make up for the lack of natural light, 16 recessed lights is quite a few for 600 square feet.
yes,
So they're adding quite a bit of artificial light, and I really don't have an issue with the proposal.
okay,
So I'll just read from the code too, as far as what the variance process is for this. So it's 105 CMR 410 is the code. It's the minimum standards for fitness for human habitation, and basically what it says is the Board of Health may vary the application of the provision of 105 CMR 410. And if they do grant it, it shall be in writing. The factors determining that the enforcement provision in 105 CMR 410 would be a manifest injustice. The measures the petitioner will incorporate to ensure equal or greater protection of the health and safety of the occupants was provided by 105 CMR 410 and the date of expiration of the variance. So it is a requirement that if you grant a variance, that you do put an expiration date on it.
okay,
And I think that it doesn't necessarily have to be a date, so the expiration could run with the ownership of the property. And when ownership changes hands, they could come in and request that the variance be renewed, and there is a process for that. They just have to make a written request 30 calendar days prior to the expiration, and then they'd come and present, just similar to the way they are tonight, and the board would consider the variance request.
okay. Sounds good.
Any questions, Paul?
No, it makes sense, other than, are we gonna add that threshold into our bylaws?
So that's really up to you guys. I guess it's more for down the road when this comes up. What do you feel provides equivalent protection to what the code requires? And so I think part of the natural light is that, there are quite a few studies from public health that say, if you don't have natural light, that it can have a negative effect on your mental health. And so I think that that's what it, at least part of what it's getting at. So I think having some natural light is a good thing.
Okay,
You guys just have to decide as a board, what is that threshold that we're willing to grant a variance down to? And I think that, the 5.8% that they're proposing is fair, but in the future, if this variance comes in front of you again, and it's not 5.8%, it's less than that, or they're not providing the same, amount of artificial light, what are you willing to, or how much are you willing to vary from the requirement?
and they even talk about putting a glass door in that would bring them up to 7
Yeah, so they have a half glass door right now, and so the thought was, well, if we go to a full glass, will that get us up to 8%? It's still left them 0.5% away from it, based on the square footage of the floor space.
So it's brought up onto our consideration to approve this variance then, correct? And approve it as it is. I would say for an expiration date until until the occupancy of the house would change. Would that something that we can approve on that then, Paul?
Yes,
Okay. So can I get a motion to approve the variance
248 South Road.
on 248 South Row Road variance request?
I propose a motion to approve 248 South Road variance.
I'll second it.
Okay.
Roll call. All in favor, Dr. Christian Roman Ramirez, aye, until the as an expiration date until the occupancy of the house would change.
Yes, I, Charles Falls Serene also approve the variance.
Okay, very well.
So I'll provide that to you in writing, and then I'll sign off on the building permit application.
Okay, I'll through online.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you guys so much.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
Thank you.
You need my signature?
Nope.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
We go to 1.7 Yee's Village update. Rick, what can you tell us? I forgot his name.
Great.
His name is Greg.
Greg. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi. What are the updates about Yee's Village, regarding our request, Rick?
So originally, the board had, put a deadline on taking care of, the issues by August 21st. And so Bridget did an inspection on August 21st, and went through, and there was one thing that she noted as far as a violation, and it was, I guess to say it was much better than the last time that we were there, and I'll read you Bridget's note as far as that goes. So it said major improvements noted during inspection, keep up with daily cleaning and organization to maintain kitchen in a clean and sanitary manner. There would be a re-inspection in 6 weeks plus or minus. And so the general cleanliness of the kitchen was much better. The entire floor had been cleaned. Things were properly stored. Some things were date labeled. And so the thing that we noticed is it wasn't everything that we would have liked to see date labeled. And so that was the one thing that Bridget noted in the inspection report, is that they had to get, everything that was going into the fridge that required date labeling needed to be labeled. But there were, some significant improvements made for that inspection. I guess, Greg, if you want to talk and let the board know what you've done since that August 21st.
Well, we have put a new floor in the kitchen area,
Okay.
a brand new floor basically. That Bridget previously, requested, I would say, a year ago maybe, and we have done it.
Okay.
We also hired a cleaning company that cleans the floor and power wash the walls and floors.
Okay.
Periodically, not, I would say every 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay.
So in terms of that, we have come to a term that, we have to keep everything in order,
Okay.
and it has improved.
Okay.
I mean, I think, we come to a conclusion, we have to keep it up.
Okay.
We have done that.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah.
And I think, Greg, I really appreciate you place your word on it, and I really appreciate that, all the positive feedback that Rick and our sanitarians from the National Board of Health have brought up.
Right.
We wanted a perfect world to everything be in perfect compliance, of course. So, but I'm very happy that you were able to get most of the tasks done. We hope that we'll
It
get
will,
you
it will continue.
in full compliance.
But like I said, this past year had first part of the year wasn't good for the family. So I hope you understand that.
Yes.
With the loss of quite tragic family members, but we have gone through that, so we moving forward in the next steps,
Okay.
so.
Again, sorry for your loss. I remember
Yeah.
that. Okay.
So, unless the board has anything else to say or any, your requests of Greg, then Bridget will complete that inspection in the 6 weeks from that August 21st date.
Yes.
So probably, 3 to 4 more weeks,
Okay.
and then we'll provide the board with the results of that inspection.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, Rick. Greg, thank you very much for coming to the board, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. 1.8 on the new sticker program presentation. I have here, let me see if I'm able to share it. Give me one moment.
What you have is your high school yearbook picture up there. It doesn't look like his high school yearbook picture. There you go. It did not come through. Oh. I think it's, your computer screens come through. Here us. This text open. Let's see. Looking at your computer screen of the sun setting, but there's nothing else showing up.
Kristen, I think you're muted.
Right now, I'm trying to up to upload my presentation, and let me see here. Mhm. Oh, here am I. Okay.
It's got, it's like a whiteboard. It's down hall.
Okay.
Oh,
Cam, I would guess.
Oh, anybody in town? It's broadcasting. All right.
Okay, I apologize for the presentation. We are still missing some numbers, of course. But these are the numbers that we have as of right now. We have here the revenue that we have for the program, the subtotal office payments for the trash program, which is $161,197. Plus the online payments for the program, which is $89,000. Waste Zero for the purple bags, $78,064 with 24 cents. And the transfer from stabilization, 160,000, giving us a total amount of $488,261 with 24 cents. And these have been the expenses that we have incurred for the creation of the sticker, 6,187.09. Lowell Publishing, 207.24. The stipend for administrating the program, $3,000. Wait. We have Invest on a Safe, $89.50. Labels for shared drivers, $21.22. And the TEO stickers, $5,000. As of September 18th, we've given 2,150 stickers, which has been issued. Four of them were given because they were defective stickers. As of right now, we don't have a report on the tonnage on the trash that has been collected because the program has just started, and um plus plus for the purpose of the program, we are not including the municipal trash. So hopefully by the end of next month we could have I'm able to have a little bit more numbers, but for the sake of the agenda, I wanted to bring the numbers that we had in front of you regarding the program. Any questions? Okay. Um, let's go to 1.9, the curbside trash and recycling contract update. As of last week, we are still waiting for Shaw's to bring us back the contract. I don't have any current updates regarding that. I know that they're still working on it, so hopefully by the next meeting we'll have some news about that. Minutes 1.10 continued, 1.11 invoices. Do we have any invoices, Rick?
Paul's got.
Yes, I have, the invoices here. We have AT&T, $45.45. Betty Mills, for the needles. I believe that's the pickup fee.
Yeah, it must. Disposal.
Yeah, for $96.75. We have East Coast Electronics, general revolving. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
It must be where it's coming from, but it's
East Coast
likely
Electronics.
electronics recycling.
Yeah, $675. Oh, the recycling. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then Neshoba Association, Board of Health, is $13,052.86 for a total of $13,870.06.
Okay.
Any questions on any of these?
No,
Cell phone?
I don't have
All
any
right.
questions. Okay.
Betty Mills. All right, so do we call a motion to pay these or?
You sign them. I'll submit a motion to have approved those bills to be signed and pay off.
I second the motion.
Okay, roll call, Dr. Christian Roman Ramirez, aye, and approval to that.
And Charles Paul Serene, aye to also approve it.
Okay.
Sign it.
And we have 1.12 increase for Sharps container disposal, continue on 10/14. Then we have 1.13 signage for the Board of Health office inside and outside. I think we need to come up with some sort of a language on identifying the Board of Health office because apparently they're at the outside of the door, it's not identified, and that has to be done by code. But also, if I'm not mistaken correctly, we need to come up with the language on a sign for people to realize that they should come to the office in good behavior.
Take a deep breath. And then come in. I don't know, what on the sign like that. Please take
I
a deep
know,
breath and then walk in and say something nice.
Yeah, I know Carla was potentially working on something because she had some angry residents come
Yes,
in.
I've
And
heard
so
the stories.
I'm not too sure where that stands. Last I knew, I thought something had to be presented to the Board of Selectmen
Okay,
for them to adopt a policy on kind of office conduct.
okay, all right.
I think we should, for the next meeting, I don't know, come up with some sort of a language that we can present to the select board as a policy, for town hall at least, but for right now, that it should pertain to the Board of Health, because right now people are coming to pick up the stickers, and people have to be held accountable for their actions, and they need to understand that we have only one employee for the Board of Health, and she's doing this not only because she's salaried, but also because she loves working with the public. So, but what are your thoughts about that, Paul?
Um, I believe, yes, we need to have a policy. Um, and asking people to refrain from foul language, refrain from raising their voice and take a deep breath, bite your tongue, and let's get through this. But I don't know how to put that into words on a sign. That's not gonna work.
Well,
So,
I think that we can talk about it more when Todd is back, so that we can have a full board and and brainstorm as a full board to talk more about that. So that's something that's going to be continued on the next meeting then.
we'll do that.
And 1.14, the memorandum of understanding for the sticker program update. I know that the union had signed in. Um, I don't have any updates regarding that as of yet either. So that's gonna be um continue on the next meeting then.
Okay, it's also continued.
And 1.15, next meeting, tobacco fees to be determined on the next meeting. Um, any other questions, concerns?
So I think is Carla gonna be back for this meeting to put an agenda together?
Yeah,
For
I
the,
believe so, because it's gonna be 2 weeks only. So I believe that she's gonna be back.
okay.
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 Yep.
Not having any other motions or considerations, can I get a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
I'll call a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Okay, I'll second that, Dr. Christian Roman Ramirez. And all in favor to adjourn tonight meeting, say by roll call. Dr. Christian Roman Ramirez, aye.
And Charles Paul Serene, aye.
And meeting adjourned at 6:32 p.m.
All right.